Says I'm live. Did it not start my stream? Good grief. I am sorry, YouTube people. YouTube, I hit the go live button and it told me it was going live and it actually didn't go live. I am so sorry. We've been over on Twitch for a while now. Sorry about that. I don't know why it didn't go live when it says it went live, but I just checked it and it said it wasn't live again. So, okay, we're back. So, let's, there we go. Hey, Kudzen. Sorry. Hey, I did, your test, and actually I went over it a little earlier, what was happening, but it looks like those, what are they? The automatic water pumps, the mechanized water pumps here, don't function as a ceiling. Let me show you the quick rundown again real quick since you're here. Okay, let's see. What I did was, we're just gonna say that we build one house here. We're gonna say there's mountains on both sides here. We could technically make this as tall as we wanted. Yeah, I thought so. And then if you put the irrigation, not the irrigation, the water pump, you put this in here, you make room for all the stuff for it. You know, the door, this. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because, yeah, the water comes in here and it comes up straight through the floorboard and still tries to fill this up. Great idea. Unfortunately, the game said no. So, again, sorry, YouTube. I gotta have something that tells me all this stuff, because if my videos don't have something weird going on with them, they're not my videos. Somebody has taken over my account. But we're working on the college. We've got most of the stuff we need for it, just a few metal blocks and a few fasteners left to go. We put up some backup power for our drills, since we need to keep those running for as long as we can. Let's check down the... Actually, I think the mod creator just got back from their honeymoon, so we'll give them a little bit of time here. But it would be nice if they either worked like that, or we got sluices. If we got sluices, we're good to go. Now the coal is back. Okay. I can turn this one off. And we'll do... Don't need iron. Do I need mountain salt? No, but I do need this. There we go. Okay. What do we got? Building lacks workers. 100 buildings lacks workers. We'll give them another day off at the start of the next drought, but that might be a little while. I don't know what it is that we need for all those. There's the metal blocks. One fastener. You couldn't start building missing one nail. That must be the most important nail in the whole building. Where's he going? Wow, he really wanted to get that bramble. Okay. Oh, is he bringing the last nail? He was. Okay. Now actually build it. Don't know what's going on there. Back to this. That one golden nail, that's what it is. See? We are planning ours here. The wedding ring and honeymoon are kind of expensive. Yeah. I'll be honest, mine wasn't that expensive, but Neither of us had any money, and we didn't want to get into super. It had to be forged in a mountain. It's not that kind of ring. Not that kind of ring. But no, neither me or my wife had much money, so we just, okay, this is what we're doing, and that's what we did. Right, seriously, somebody come over here and finish that. It's just a construction site. There's nothing special about it. Talking about the nail. Oh, well, the one nail to rule them all. I don't know if that's quite the thing. Yay, they're building the power station. I also have in a screw press station. We've got some. We've got platforms. Let's grab skewer platform. Is that the one I want? Yes. One nail to rule them all. Yes. Aha! Would you look at that? We have beavers. So, where do we want to start? Science, agronomy, master in metallurgy, pilot's license. I kind of want to do the pilot's license. I'm not going to lie. But I think there's other things that have to be done first. Clockwork robotic controller would be interesting. I think we're just going to start in agronomy. Ours are forged by blacksmiths for the samurai using folded metal technique, which gives katana... Oh! Mine was just a ring I happened to find at, like, a jeweler. It's too much special about it. But I've had the same ring, never had to change sizes. It's been exactly the same since the day that I got it. Pilot's license? Yep, that's for the blimp. Which I think is kind of my end goal. But we'll start working on the agronomy first, because we've got to get that in there. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to work on with that. All right, let's go to regular. Get the brain-stimulating mushrooms. Are you still making... No, you're making regular mushrooms. All right, we'll make some brain-stimulating ones. I don't know who else is making brain-stimulating, but is anybody else? Nope. Speaking of airships, though... Too bad they don't have a jack of all trades. There would be... So it would do all but randomly. That kind of feels like what the Beavers already do. They just do whatever they want, and too bad if it's not good enough. Everybody's drinking all the beer. But no, speaking of airships, I picked up Airborne Empire when it was on the Steam sale this last, I guess, Steam sale. And I've been playing that, and it is really good. I don't know if it's because I like city builders more than anything else, or if it's because I like airships more than anything else, but it's been really, really fun so far. So if you're looking for a new builder, I would definitely recommend that one. Let's see. I have 191 dynamite. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. Iron is good. Still working on saltpeter, though. Surprisingly enough, this mine being on saltpeter is not keeping up somehow, which is strange. I did. I streamed it this week on Wednesday. But that was on Twitch. So that's for my YouTube people that for some reason this didn't want to show the first 45 minutes of, but one of these days I'll have somebody able to remind me of it. But yeah, on my, I guess you could say off time, I've been playing. Yep, trading a dino for an airship. Well, the dino, when I played it, bugged out on me, which is weird because it's been really stable up until this last time that I played it. So I don't know if the new update did that or if there were some other problems. Iron ore, dirt, there we go. We don't have anybody in the college, though, do we? No. 4 days? Oh, that's if I get 10. Where can I pull 10? Well, you know what? We'll get people in there. They should raise well-being just a bit. If it wasn't for all of the diseased ones, we'd be doing a lot better. To get is the hauler bots. It's actually not a bad idea either. Let me see. Oh, but the hauler bots we need the abyss for. Because to build the bots, you have to have the green nuclear material. I don't have that. What do I need for abyss exploration? I need 100 of... Well, I need sequoias. I need 100 of the fluid. So that's going to be a little bit off. But you're right. I would love to have the hauler bots. If they worked properly, they would be great. They don't always work properly, though. Sawdust, pencil sets, mushroom juice. Well, crud. All right, let's make mushroom juice. Do I have mushrooms? I have mushrooms. So each bot has to have a processor. It's got to have the nuclear stuff. And then when you get them, they're great if they haul the right things. What I find is they have a capacity to carry, like this one here is carrying 42 kilograms, which is 21 water, kind of the max that they can carry. One of these bots can carry like 150, 140 kilograms. But what they end up doing is they'll go to a place and pick up like 2 kilograms and run all the way across the map to deliver it, and then pick up 2 kilograms and run all the way. Instead of getting the big stuff, they seem to like to pick up like the smallest things possible. They're extremely lazy robots. Do I need to open more of these up? I really don't want to open more of these up, but if it'll get us the water that we need to fill that back up, let's just go ahead and... Nope, that paused one. I didn't want to pause one. No, stop. So, at one time, there was a mod that, like, it was better hauling or something that came out for this. I don't know if it's incorporated with it now or something else, but when that was working, that actually did seem to make a better difference. But I don't know. Maybe it's part of the mod now and I'm just not noticing it. That's deluxe stew. That's fried rice. You make deluxe stew? What are you having troubles making? Can function without workers. Okay, well, bring stuff to it. Good grief. Am I out of lotus? No, I have a decent amount of lotus. Although I'm not pulling in any lotus. Oh, there's plenty of lotus over here. Uniphars. Looks like I need more of those. Are we missing people here? No. They're just... The chat only allows certain characters, so I can't use ASCII character emojis. So far, just weird. I've never tried that in YouTube. Then again, the streams that I do watch, I don't chat a lot, so... Maybe that's my problem. Plenty of that, plenty of that. What are these guys doing? They're making their way up. They've got the ladders in here. We'll set that one to sunflower seeds. We'll set this one. We'll just make this whole thing the sunflower tower. Sunflower Tower of Power. Something like that. These guys are still going. They're just not doing great. Dorlax is asleep. Oh well. These all marked. Let's get the Nenuphars over here so that... Is our gas full? Yeah, our gas is full. Did we get our platform made? No. What's the holdup? Metal fasteners. Again with the metal fasteners. And I'm going to have to switch one back, probably. Off of these. Back to drill bits to fill those back up so that I always have the drill bits coming in. This is going to have to say coal. The furnace would sure be nice. Everything except the brain boosting salts, which... Who's making brain boosting salts? It's one of you guys. You're making tar, which we don't really need at the moment. You're making that. And I'm low on strong alcohol. Well, go figure, because I'm low on every type of alcohol. No, I'm not. I've got plenty of that, so what's this guy's problem? Oh, you're not making... You're supposed to be making strong alcohol. There's plenty of beer, buddy. Go get it. He's just kind of hanging around. Every time I find these guys just hanging around at their house. They're just like, eh. Messaging from a Japanese phone, so it has all the ASCII emojis. Ah, that makes sense. I'm kind of surprised, though, that it doesn't... That YouTube doesn't let you... Then again, YouTube streaming is kind of weird on its own, comparatively speaking. I like YouTube. I really do. I think I do way better on YouTube than I do on Twitch sometimes, but... Sometimes it's, back to Elder Scrolls. Okay, well. Have fun in Elder Scrolls. I am down 156 beavers. Half of them are because so many are injured somehow. Work on... Do I have... What do I need? Do I need a nurse's license here? Is that what it is? Nursing license. Maybe I should work on a nursing license so I can get a clinic? Where's the clinic? Well-being. Washing machine. Clinic. Do I need anything special other than the nursing license? Not really. What do I need to unlock it? 200? I got plenty there. I got a nursing license. Ew, I gotta make balm. Alright, who makes balm? Not you. Is it one of the alchemists? You make balm. Okay, make some balm. We'll see how well that does. Hospice district or a hospital area? Yeah. I'll have to find a place for a hospital area. Maybe that can be what's up here. I don't think the hospitals are very large. Well-being. Yeah, they're not very big. We can make a couple of them. I'm going to make a hospice district. Give them a warm one. You know what? What are these districts here? Trading district center. There's a bunch of districts. Lava hot springs to rest in. Cooking district. Raw ingredients have no well. Let's see. Metallurgic district. Chemistry district. Civil and science. Pharmacy. Interesting. I don't know. But let's see if we can get a nursing license. We still need brain boosting salts. Which means I need more strong alcohol. Which, okay. They're just going to grab that and see if we can get that in there. Bad tide coming in. I guess that's good now, since bad tide is pretty much controlled. Make sure, yep, those are still good. Although, oh, is it this one that, okay. Be interested in trying the science district and on the library and the university. That is true. I mean, eventually, if I wanted to move my library over here, we could put a district crossing here and just have them come in here, but they'd have to live there. And I don't remember if they'll import food as well. Maybe we'll try all that whenever we get to update 7. What do I need for the pilot's license? For the balloon? Nope. Industrial buildings. Assembly line. Most of that's not really useful. It's 3. It's not bad. Just harvest those berries. It's going to be 10 to 15 beavers. Yeah, it's true. 4 people work here. That's better than the 6 people that are there. I could only make one or the other at a time. Yeah. Well, it'd be 20 people plus somebody to pick berries. So, and then we got to have something for water too. Yeah, maybe. Just waiting for stuff to get done now. What are you waiting on? Brain boosting, mushroom juice. About everything except the brain boosting and mushroom juice. Mushroom juice, are you squishing mushrooms over here still? Yes. I really hope nobody drinks the mushroom juice. Oh, did I get the number of seeds that I needed? Oh, I did. I most certainly did. Tree nursery. Which means I could actually make this area. All right, let's pause and make sure the gate's actually closed. They did. They did. Yep. Okay. We're good there. Okay. Let's get this dynamited down. And take a lot of dynamite, but that's okay. It'll give our beavers just a little bit of stuff to do, right? Missed a little bit. There we go. This is going up. How much is that making? 650. Okay, well, that's not terrible. I have no balm. What is balm missing? Basically everything. Oh, I was going to give them the day off. I'll give them the next day off. Do. All right. Everybody go get stuff taken care of for a day. There's even more. All of them should be in range. See, this is where I'd love tubes or zip lines to get everybody around the colony faster. Or some other form of travel. Everybody grab a drink. Let everybody grab what they need. Alright, no chestnut beer. Let's switch you to sake. What are you working on? Saltpeter? Iron ore. Alright, let's help iron ore catch back up for just a bit. What are you guys doing on iron ore? You just kind of need it to be unloaded, don't you? Coal. Alright. Are we caught up on coal? Yeah. Okay. That doesn't really need to be coal. Water cannons, yes. I like the water cannon for movement idea. Tools? Am I out of tools? No. Nobody's getting any. Okay. Hopefully I see a lot less beavers in need of stuff. Injured? Yes. But nothing really otherwise. Do. Did this ever finish? No? What are we waiting for here? Just fasteners. How's the nursing license going? It's not. How's the balm going? Slowly. Alright, let's get that one filled up. Nobody in there, huh? Okay, well. Beavers. Gotta have beavers. Well-being. Anything that I can do for some extra well-being? Stream upgrade. Not really. Pain boosting salts depends on the strong alcohol. Why not? We've got everything. Short runway catapult, miniature version of the Iron Teeth one. Yeah, I could see it. They're still working on that. How are we doing over here? Drill bits. Drill bits keeping up. Full on those. Almost full there. Only one shy. A couple shy. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Make a miniature version of that catapult. Oh, I don't need seeds anymore, do I? Should have plenty of seeds. So let's do... Don't need that. Paper, I should be good. Planks, I'm okay. Logs, let's just do... foreign food. What about you? You're still working with the pineapples. Okay, well. You know what? Let's do... Ew, that takes explosives. What do you need for foreign food? Methane and tools, huh? Okay, well. We have a decent amount of tools. We'll let that go for a bit. Advanced buildings. No. Industrial. We do the assembly line. We could build... Clips through a beaver on a balloon. It's just a beaver in the sky. You done already? No, you're just hammering on it for no apparent reason. Let's see. Couldn't put put them there. I don't know if I want to do those. That might raise the river a bit higher than I'd want it. Did that, and we'll have to figure out a way to build across there. Only way I can think of is to either build a bridge. Actually, I didn't know you could do that. Let's do that. No. Let's just do the 2. That should reach. There you go. And I can build power here, and we can figure out this factory. Where's the connection point? Of course it's over there. Can it be flipped? Of course not. Why would it be flipped? Why would it be able to be flipped? That's just crazy talk. I do 1, 2, then I come across there. Let's do 2 tall platforms there. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Also looks like I need more of these. Here, and then we'll fix that one once. So you've got more stuff in there. Actually, I could probably just put in a staircase. Now they can get to the other side. There we go. Well, who knows how long it'll take them to build that. They're finally getting through this, though. Don't have anybody in there, but it's okay. Blocks, we're down to 1. Guess we're just trying to find people where we can. Why are we so low on water? Let's just go back to 16 hours. That seems to be the sweet spot on beaver time and beaver consumption. $141 spots open. Good grief. How's that nurse? Did this ever see balm? Okay, so it got some balm. We didn't get the brain boosting salts yet, but those are on the way. This is dealing with the half fermented sake pretty well. Now that your bridges, you can put in the skyways over the farms, move the paths, bridges on metal, bridges on overhangs on sides attached to each side. we definitely could move most of this to Skyway to get a little bit more room. But I don't know if I've got the metal at the moment to do that kind of investment. But it's definitely something that we could do. How's our dynamite doing? It's okay. Gears. Let's unpause this and just put the gears back. There we go. Can't hang a bridge off a bridge, but you can hang it off a metal bridge, which can hang off an overhang, which can be placed on a side platform. Try to make the longest possible overhang in Waterbeavers. I've seen some of the ones on the Discord that had some really impressive overhangs. Right, guys, seriously. One guy made what looked like an arrow pointing up. That was pretty neat. Oh, just a little bit of bad water get pushed down. And of course, these beavers run right through it. You bunch of doofuses. Taking these two bushes out too. I thought I had them. Maybe I did at one time, but not at the moment. So I need to go, this is height 9, this is height 6. So I need to go 3. Okay, well, let's do 3s here. 3s there. And 1 here. We'll get the 4th one of these in. I think our water is probably getting drained by all the barrels. We're hanging in there, but not super great. If I have to, I'll turn off the barrels again. I should have plenty of rice, though. Yeah, I have a ton of rice. You're still making tools. You're not. You're making fasteners. Are you out of scrap metal again? Alright, well, what's going on with scrap metal? Iron. The iron is right there. Okay, we have a 3rd one up. Where's our sunflower oil? You know what I haven't seen in a while? Pumpkin chips. They're on, but nobody's bringing stuff in. Plenty of mountain salt. Let's get some beavers in here just so they make pumpkin chips. That'll fill back our food just a bit. So I think we're down overall on the start of the episode. Let's say that those are a bit more important. We got pumpkins, nenuphars. They just need oil, which, okay, we can fix that. There's one there. Get one in here. Get one in here. I don't know that we need 2 on both of these. Let's go with 1 on both of those. Methane. Okay, well. Nenufars hopefully should be recovering here pretty soon because methane is completely full. Yeah, there's 240 there. That's where all the pine resin went. Let's take that out of there. Okay, they're going to build that last one. Hopefully that's the right one. This is height 9. This is height 6. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. They just got to finish building this. I like how my water is just dropping. Although they're finally using some of the chestnuts. Oh, can't build on top of a road. That's why. That goes, that goes, that goes. Oversized water pump. Okay, I got those. Let's make all of this a little more important. You still can't get the fasteners. Because I think they're spending a lot of their stuff on this right here. But once this is in, we can recover a ton of stuff. They should be able to reach most of this from this platform right here. Nuclear explosive, it places a 16 by 16 fence on the ground. In the middle is an Acme pile of dynamite with glowing green stick poking out. It just eliminates the entire map, just makes everything flat. Of course, it eliminates all the water supplies too, so the map's not playable. I'm almost surprised that's not what the end wonder is for the Waterbeavers. There we go. We'll get some of that made. How are we doing over here? We're almost halfway through the brain boosting salts, so then we can get the agronomy stuff. Drops 16 area 16 blocks lower, basically to the base of the map. Pretty close, even if it's on top of a mountain. Get some trees die here. Huh. It doesn't even reach that far. It's disappointing. Did they finish that over there? Yep. Are you guys full of dirt? You guys are full of dirt. So, let's see if we can find some more places to fill in dirt. Where else do I want dirt? That's a good question. Fill that back in. Start spinning it there. Let's up the priority on the dynamite field. We can get that done real quick. We can get in the tree nursery. You are 97% done with this. All right. That means we can build up into the hills here. Let's go with this. There we go. In case I want to add more later. Yeah, but then they drop right on these. And I don't know if I'm going to add more later over here anyway. I think I'm going to put my foundry over here. One. And yeah, if I put another one in here, there should be a straight path through there. So I think it'll be all right. Ah, here's some more places they could be putting in dirt. How are we doing on drill bits? We're doing all right. You're doing that. You're still making those. Almost got yours. And you're done with yours. So, do I need another nursing license? No, let's return to regular old science for a bit. And we'll say well-being clinic. We're just going to do kind of a clinic area up here. I do need... Oh, I have 3 of them. Okay. That project's still going. They're working very diligently on this. Scrap metal. I have scrap metal. I have iron. I have coal. Just not getting dumped in there. What are you working on? Iron. I don't need that anymore. Let's have you pull in water. Although my water recovered a little bit. That's good. I like to see that. $176. Yay, just 50 more brain boosting salts. I think you can use the overhang with extender off a platform. It's too wide. Overhang with extender? Do overhang with extender. Hanging skewer. Nope. I can put it off the side of this, but I can't put it on the side of a platform. Can I do the skewer? And do that. Nope. Maybe it used to, but it doesn't seem to at the moment, unfortunately. Grief, you'd think they'd be done with this by now, but no. It went green on the ladder. Yes, you could put it on the ladder, but this stack of ladders isn't going to stay there. That's most definitely a temporary thing. All right. Well, that I don't. Food, tools. How are my tools doing? Kind of need to turn that off for a minute. Let's go back to. Nope. Nope. That's just as bad. Nenafar's explosives. You know what? We'll trade in some explosives. No. You know what? I might just turn this off for a minute. Because I need all of that stuff going out. So we'll just pause it. Hey, they're getting the fields done. So much dynamite. Nobody's ever come over to play this. Nobody comes over to play this either. $113 beavers down. Good grief. Although my well-being's up to 19. Lotus flower tea. Wine we don't have because we have no grapes. Pineapples, no. Foreign foods, some of them. Kimchi stew, deluxe stew, social life. Rooftop terrace. A couple of them are making it to that. Wooden toys. I guess I could make some more of those. Oh, I still am making wooden toys. Just the guy that makes them is not there. He's wandering around in a field somewhere. Underwater. Let's see if he even makes it to work. Yep, we need that one that shuffles them around, puts them close to their work. Okay, well, at least we'll get a couple of them made today. How is the oil going? Where's our sunflower? Only 9. We have 3 places trying to make sunflower oil, and we're still behind on it. Are you... You're not making mushroom juice anymore, are you? Are you done getting all of that? Yeah, you don't need any more mushroom juice. So... That's why the new districts are for it. Yeah, that could be it. You are probably right there. Although, I don't know when I started the save, so I don't know if they'll work. But, you know what? We might try organizing them. Maybe we'll toss one up and just see. After we get our... Well... What could we do? Like, this is pretty much a whole district over here. I'm wondering, is there a farming district? District center. Cooking. Metallurgic. Chemistry. Civil and scientific. What's civil and scientific? No. Nope. Pharmacy, clockwork farm importer, basic resources importer. District crossing. Is it connected to anything else? You know what? Let's save. And we'll see what happens. It's worth a test, right? Just so people aren't running where they shouldn't be. So which district would I need for this? Not chemistry, not metallurgy, not cooking. Exported everywhere. So do I just need a regular district? Kinda seems that way. Basic resource. We'll see if my save counts as that. I don't honestly know if it is. Okay. Let's get that made. And then I need some kind of district center. Clockwork farm, importer, pharmacy. See, I don't know that there's a food district, so I don't know if that will be a valid test or not. Science one in front of the unit. Add a pump in the river. Gather buildings of forester. Hauler upgrade for the housing harvesting. All right, sounds good to me. Let's try it. We'll just go from there. What's the science one cost? Chemistry. Oh, it only cost 1. So if we say here, and we go out that way, we'd need a river pump over here, which is not too difficult. I'd have to go the other way, wouldn't I? Alright, before I do that, let's demolish a couple of these crops here. We'll do that. There's a gatherer for the berries. These two, I could probably just pause. Sure, let's try it and see what happens. Do. Okay. District crossing. Science place. Districts must be separated by a district crossing. This is a district crossing. understand what it'll let me build out that side, but it won't actually let me connect to the other district. I think it's the district center. Right. But a district center has to be, well, I guess maybe it's on, because it's, I don't know. Maybe it has to be built first. Something's weird about it. As if this... No. Oh no, a drought. Yeah, that's gonna suck for this over here. Dirt. We have a ton of dirt. Is the dirt filled up here? Dirt is filled up there. How's water? Water went back up. Good. This dynamite field is going in. I need more pine resin. What world is happening to all my pine resin? A rather large forest of it. Okay. Got the strong alcohol going, finally. Balm. Coming along. Do these use balm? I can't remember. Sake. Sake. Bramble flowers. Basic balm. Okay. That didn't seem to last very long. Just need sunflower oil. Means these guys need to get sunflowers. Okay, so this is built. Will it let me, if I temporarily delete this? I can't connect there. I can connect here. But how do I actually connect it in so that other districts can come in here? Nope. Says it's the Science District Center. Correct. Says it's the Science District Center. You still have to, if it's a district center, this should make it its own district, right? Which means it's got to connect to something. I mean, so it's not a district center, it's just a storage center. Oh, okay. So I need to build an actual district center? That seems weird. this, and then can I connect to it? Nope. So does this have to, like, come out the back of a district center? Crossing. Just the crossing. What's... district crossing. That's what it needs. Okay. Well, in that case... that's weird, but... if I do this... and then the science one, and then that... that'll connect stuff in. Like this? Or maybe it's the other way around. No, because that wouldn't connect in again. So this? That seems weird. Well, let's just test it. See if it still gets the stuff that it needs. I wish, if that's the case, I wish there were like a water exporting district. That's interesting. That's neat. I'm not sure how I would use it, but it's neat. We'll let them work on that. Got quite a bit of dynamite in. Nothing to do in range. Oh. Oh, you guys are done. Wonderful. Let's get back 6 of those. We'll say empty this. And... wait, no, don't empty that. Don't empty that. All right. 6 beavers. Started on this? No. They're probably still working on this dynamite field down here. Storage. Dynamite. I made piles instead of warehouses. Storage, warehouse. Dynamite. Dynamite. There we go. Maybe I'll have to reorganize all of my map and redo it with districts. I need a scaffolding. I out of scaffoldings? I'm not out of scaffoldings. Are you still making scaffoldings? Yeah. Very slowly. Water's going up. Drill bits are going up. In fact, do I still have somebody set as drill bits? I do. Let's get the metal blocks up. I wonder if I just put a district here and have them in their own district. You know what? We're trying districts. Let's see if it works. Maybe it would help the production here so that they would only have to export from over here. If they start to die, then we'll know that that's not the thing that we need to do. Should actually put it right here. Center, and then that will go. I'll get it right eventually. These are going to be down for a bit. Iron is good. Am I out of coal again? Looks like it. Coal. Oh, did they get any of this built? No. No, they did not. They've just been working on this dynamite field. Which, those are set as slightly higher. Prioritized. Bring this dynamite over here. Unless we're just plain up out of dynamite, which, yeah, kind of looks to be the case. Are you making dynamite? You are not. Are you making dynamite? Yes, but we're out of nitro. Nitro needs sunflower oil, which goes all the way back to these guys again. Which we're definitely not going to get right now, that's for sure. So hopefully they will stop building on this project over here and go build something else. This, for example. This building is not watertight. I would have never guessed. We're down to 75 places without jobs, but we're up to 9,000 waters, so that's not bad. I want to find a builder and see what they're working on. They are working on being exhausted and dehydrated. Oh, are they awake? You know what? I'll give them tomorrow. Give them all tomorrow off. Not like we're doing that much anyway, so I think our water can handle it. Oh, yep. First thing in the morning, he goes and gets not 1 beer, but 2 beers. Carries tar. What in the world are you working on with tar? Oh, that there. Okay. 1 tar. And then stop for lunch. Oh, no, that was dinner. And then he goes home. He carried 1 tar today. That was his whole day. It's all right. We'll give him the day off tomorrow. I can relate to that, Beaver. Nothing like a beer when you first wake up, doing one thing at work, and then going home. What am I missing over here? Fasteners? Am I making fasteners? No. Fasteners. Good grief. Oh, did we make chips yet? We're probably out of the stuff to make chips, aren't we? Yep. So, we'll put you back down to this. We'll put you back down to this. And we'll have them go move stuff around again. That's what I'd like to do. Yeah, that's the way it is for me most days, too. They're still working on this, too. What are they working here? Scrap metal and metal fasteners. Go figure. This is actually good on strong alcohol, so let's make some more of those. Science, what are you missing? Kimchi? You need kimchi for this? Nope. Let's make another one of those. What about over here? Have they started in on the clinics? No, they sure haven't. This is kind of half done. Is this bringing in coal? It is bringing in coal. Dynamite. You know, while I wait for this, I can connect this back. Finish out this bachelor in agronomy, hopefully. Currently have 6 projects. All need 90 days work each. Good grief. Start of the month. First deadline was 15th, 20th. Order time for the parts was 15th. Deadline was 17 days. None of these deadlines have been met. I could see why. I have a similar problem. They should be working right now. But we have a lot less beavers that need help, so maybe they'll work better. Yep, same way with my job. Plenty of deadlines, but they're all impossible. Mine, I'll get notified of things that it'll come in, something will come in and it'll be like, this needs to be done by this time. And the time that they list is like 6 hours in the past. And I just got sent the email on it. And it happens a lot. It's like a daily occurrence. Let's see what Ronep is doing. Carries nothing. Thanks, Ronep. Where are you headed? Yeah. Just the way it goes. All right, Ronimp. Are you going to wake up? Maybe? Yeah. Somewhat. All right. What's he going to build? He has dirt. Is he going to build? Yeah, he's working on those. Well, to his credit, at least he delivered 2 things today. I guess that's what they feel like working on. How did this go over here? I'm pretty sure these are set to a higher priority. Oh, it is. So if I take this out of here, do that. Of course, there are none in here, so migrate population. District 6. Oh, it gets its own fancy thing. Let's just say 10. Oh, and then I need actually 4 more for this district to actually move stuff. So, there. And are they getting... Okay. So what is it importing? Imported goods. Okay. So we need basically places for 15 beavers. Which we can do that. Are they, is it taking in water? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we'll see. Disappointed and dissatisfaction. Were those the 2 things that the beaver delivered? Maybe. It's definitely interesting, that's for sure. Worker bonus carrying capacity 400%. Good grief. Guess he's carrying sky exploration. Good for him. I don't know why you'd need to import that, but okay. Do. Let's do that. We'll make pin ladder, liquid storage. How many? Liquid storage and hauler plus box storage. Yeah, sure, whatever. It'll hold food. This one, we're going to set to water. This one, I don't know, we'll set to some kind of food. Probably rice balls or something. They import that here. Yes, they do. Well, let's get those made. Resin logs. Ladder. I might actually have to get a ladder, you're right. Then again, we could just temp change it. And then put it back. Put a ladder bridge over the road so you can put a water pump in. I could, but they're supposed to bring in water. And with 400 hauling, you would think that they could get some. We gotta keep people in there. Are they building those? They are building those. Alright, we'll let them build those. They worked on the dynamite field anymore? Not yet. Hey, look at this. They're almost done with this monstrosity. If the drought would hurry up and end, we could start back on our industrial stuff. I was thinking the housing for the beavers that work in the university, not just the water. I mean, we're going to have a decent amount of housing already. $37. We just need fasteners. Dang it. More fasteners. What do you need? Clay, gears, scaffolding, tools. Is this all the stuff that it takes in? So what do the other districts show that they take in? For example, the food district. Yes. Are not exported, imported. You kind of have to have your fields and cooking district in the same area, which should be interesting. Ooh, at least we can get started. Bits were fine. Saw blades were fine. Repress axles are starting to catch up, so I might free up 10 of these guys here. 150. There we go. Wonder if when I change districts, it'll mess with this. Yeah, we'll find out. These guys doing just standing... Oh, they're still in that district. I see. What do you get in? Do you get logs? You get metal fasteners? Metal fasteners. Metal fasteners? Yes, you do. So... but you're a hauler. You're not a builder. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it there for now, but let's say 0 so that we have something for them to do. Fact, District 6. All of you, go back. Go find something to do. There we go. Might have to fully test that next time, but we'll at least get going on the bachelors. I don't want it to fill up again. Stop filling up. Don't prioritize that place. There's other things to do there. Water's good. Food's doing okay. Dynamite output sucks. Nitro, because we have no sunflower oil. Sunflower seeds there. I was thinking for the housing for the beavers that work in... Oh, I already read that. Ah, good stuff. More tea. What are they building again? It always makes me wonder when I have to continually check and see what they're building. Oh, they're working on this stuff. No? What are you building? Where are you going? Iron resin. Oh, are you building this district center over here? You are. Okay. I'll have to put the crossing over here, which will be weird. No, I was going to put it there, I think. That won't work because it's on the wrong side. Suppose I could put it here and reroute the road around. Crossing. Oh, because there's no things there. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. Let's do those as a bit higher priority too. for a minute. We're going to come all the way around. There. Okay. It's going to be a weird setup, but it should work. I think. We've got power again. Are we getting blocks made? We are getting blocks made. We've got drill bits. We have... What are you working on? That... Oh, I already have a nursing license, so I can't have any more. I guess we'll just do that. Get ourselves some science while we wait for the science district. Who is making the saw blades? I think everybody's just kind of waiting on scrap metal. Which would be great if I could get the metallurgy place. Oh, they got that one in there. Well, good for them. Doesn't do anything, but good for them. Planks and logs. This one's just logs. That's been on high priority the whole time, and it's still not getting that. This didn't get made. Well, because we need more metal fasteners. We need tools, too, but we need scrap metal. Scrap metal. We need iron and coal. Coal is... That's going. That's not going. Do I have to pause and unpause these again? Oh, look, they're finally building their way up to this. Building must be connected to 2 districts. Yes, I'm well aware. And it will be once this is done. All right. Disconnect you. Connect you. No haulers. I'll just say check, 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 and check. Here. Oh, I need to put actual people in here, don't I? Migrate population. This can be corner food. Okay. Migrate population. 10. 18. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27. 28, know if there's going to be enough workers here, but that's okay. 28. Oh, it says 26. So we'll go 26. Actually, go 23, because I'm not going to be building anything here. Let's look at that again. Okay. This is to go out and get stuff, I guess? Let's see what happens here. Let's see. I don't want import, I want export. Import if needed. Is everything set to export? Everything must be set to export. We'll see if that works. Import. Import water, which makes sense. Let's see. Import. Let's say import none. And then we'll go through. Import always. Make most of this. Import if needed. Anything else should be without restrictions. I just need water. Where is water? Water. Always import. Well, all that junk can go back because I don't need any of it. They don't have a lot of water there. Oh yeah, they're taking stuff back out of it. Good. They've got water, at least some of it coming in. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. If things die off, we'll know what's going on. Is there anybody in this district that's homeless? No. No, there's not. Luckily. Okay. We'll see if that district works a little bit better, and maybe with the guys that can carry 400%. Maybe, just maybe, they'll actually get things distributed. Do these guys not... I thought they went to go get things. Do they not? Works at District Crossing. He's taking a bath. Do they not get anything? Do I have to change them into haulers, maybe? Well, they're asleep, so once they wake up, we'll test it. How's the rest of the colony doing? Food and water are okay, so we'll just leave that for now. Let's see. He is not... They're not going to export stuff, because this feels like it should all be exported. Import, manage distribution. This definitely feels like it should be getting exported, and it's not. Maybe I don't have it set here. Import if needed. So do they need rice? They don't need rice. Do they need pumpkins? Cabbages? They surely need cabbages. Everybody needs cabbages all the time. Food. Where's our... cabbages? No, they don't need cabbages. They don't need berries. They don't need rice. They need sunflower seeds? Sunflower seeds. Nope. Okay. That means this is full? No, they have... They need sunflower seeds right there. Somebody over here should be bringing in sunflower seeds, but they're sure not. Oh, what do these guys have? Nothing. 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 Do I need some of those storage things? Pharmacy. $500 science. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. A lot of science, but we're going to try it. I don't know where my save was made, so I guess we'll see. They are bringing water in here, so there's that. But they're not sending anything out. And my cabbages are not full. My seeds are not full. Maybe, just maybe. Rocks, stones. Rocks and stones. That's a different game. Okay. Well, we are going to have to work on that, I think, next time. They've got this in. That's good. How are they doing on this top one? They planks and fasteners. So, did we even get our battery tower done? No. Okay. You know what? Let's Looks like they got a lot of this done somehow. I don't know. There we go. We'll get that done. We'll try and get that done before we go today. I don't know if this is working the way it's supposed to, or... It's too hard to tell, because as soon as they bring maybe the goods in... This can go out. This can go out. Okay, he works at... No. What are these guys doing? They just sitting there all day? So I guess these guys only take goods out? This is set as supply, 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 and supply. Storage. Where's a building? This. You know what? Let's just do that. Actually, no. Let's do storage, you. Oh, of course it's got to be a pain and be on the second floor. You know what? Let's make it easy for now. If I want to change it out later, that's easy enough. Let's get somebody in there. Okay, that's getting done. That's getting done. Bringing fasteners. Nice. Tools are doing all right. Scrap metal is doing terrible. Pine resin's doing terrible. Fasteners are doing terrible. Metal blocks are doing terrible. Our production just feels like it dropped during this episode. But we're trying out some new stuff, so maybe that's why. Come on, guys. Get this in there. I don't need this. Because they should be able to reach everything else. I don't know how they reached way over here, but whatever. Almost done. Let's see. Scrap metal is what they need there. We just really got hung up on a couple of things this episode. Rice balls going out. Okay, is that because you imported too many or what? At least they're getting their water. Come on, guys. Let's at least finish this. 20. There we go. One down. No, the other one. There we go. Let's see the fasteners go in there. Hopefully they've got something. Dirt. Okay. They're jammed up with dirt, too. That's full. Dang it. Let's get those in there. Not that I care particularly about them, but maybe it'll unjam it from getting dirt. How's our coal doing? It's all right. Saltpeter's not doing great. Is our... No, that's definitely not full. It feels like they should be passing stuff about. For instance, I think this is full of rice, and they are not eating it whatsoever. Or not getting it out whatsoever. I want 2 people in there. And then I want to see what they go try to haul. Are they asleep? Okay, they're hauling water to that place, which seems silly, but whatever. What else are you doing? Nothing. So this... There's no mention of rice or anything. Okay. I don't know what in the world to do with these. The districts are weird. Hey, this is done. Let's take that ladder down. There we go. And now we have 21 and 22. Probably could be more once I take that out, but that's okay. They've got that complete. They'll get this complete next time because they just need scrap metal. How's our university? They're working on... Oh! They got the bachelor's in agronomy. All right. So we can move on to the master's in metallurgy. There we go. All right. Well, we'll try it. Maybe next time we'll take a look and see what we can do with some of those nice degrees. But for me, I'm going to call it a night. Let's see. Is there anybody over on Twitch to see if I want to read anybody? See if I know anybody. I do not know anybody. So we're going to call it a night there. Hopefully should be back with more of our Cavernwood colony on Monday and Tuesday. Maybe Project Zomboid. Wednesday, Airborne Empire. And then Saturday, back here again. Maybe we'll play more with the districts, try and figure them out, or maybe we'll just go straight to the pilot's license and call it good. But until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!